Where is the money of the Moneyball? I believe many of my friends have watched the movie The Moneyball by Brad Pitt and know that it uses statistical analysis to make the Oakland Athletics of the Major League into a team that is worth the money. The team has a high probability of reaching the playoffs. As a result, in 2002, it not only achieved 20 consecutive victories, but also actually made the playoffs. At that time, Major League scouts mostly used batting average, BA, as the standard for a player's worth. However, through data collection and precise analysis, they gradually discovered that using on-base percentage, OBP, and slugging percentage, SLG, can calculate the scores of the team better than using batting average, BA. The Athletics completed a set of linear regression models based on historical data. The model included characteristic values such as slugging rate SLG, opponent slugging rate OSLG, on-base rate OBP, and opponent on-base rate OOBP. The target of speculation is the number of wins, or winning percentage, WPCT. First, to make the playoffs, the team believes it must win 95 games. In other words, the number of wins must be greater than this number. Then they used linear regression to find the required parameters as follows. Wins equals 80.8814 plus 0.1058 times run difference. Wins requires 95 or above, so run difference must be greater than 133.4. Runs scored, RS, equals minus 804.6 plus 2737.8 OBP plus 1584.9 SLG. Run allowed, RA, equals minus 837.4 plus 2913.6 OBP plus 1514.3 OSLG, O represents opponent. Because the run difference is equal to run scored minus run allowed, so the opponent's average on-base percentage OOBP and slugging percentage OSLG must also be calculated and substituted. The results compiled in 2001 were that the Athletics had an OBP of 0.339 and an SLG of 0.430, while their opponents had an OOBP of 0.307 and an OSLG of 0.373. After plugging in all the data, we finally learned that wins should be equal to 100, and we speculated that this was a team that won 100 games in 2002. The real data is 103, which can be said to be within the statistical error. From a modern perspective, this formula and data collection are actually superficial, but don't forget that this was an era 20 years ago, when even big data and machine learning had not been heard of. When scouts at that time recruited players, they often used batting average, BA, as the basis for bargaining. The success of Moneyball has resulted in two more important parameters, namely on-base rate and slugging rate. The theory of Moneyball can not only accurately predict the winning rate through statistical methods, but also obtain the most wins at the lowest cost and the highest CP value. Because of this, it changed the parameters of bargaining between scouts and players in a dramatic way. Rather than saying that Moneyball has developed a new model, it is better to say that it has found on-base rate and slugging rate, two features that affect wins and losses. This is what we often say in exploratory data analysis, EDA, the importance of finding or combining the best features. Simply put, Moneyball discovered that OBP and SLG can more accurately determine the winning rate WPCT, and found this set of linear regression formulas. Once they have these, the team will know how to use the lowest price to assemble a team that can enter the playoffs. This is why the name of the original book and movie is called Moneyball, because it is about the money of the team and the bettors. There are actually many professional baseball teams around the world, and a lot of data has been collected for decades. Does each team also have a corresponding prediction model? If you are a team manager or consultant, or want to try your luck by betting, for the benefit of the team and yourself, can you first develop a machine learning model that is more powerful than linear regression?